One of the important aspects in offering the course is for the student to understand why are you here. And that is why the mission of the department needs to be fully communicated from the faculty member to the students, so you know what's important to you. And the mission of the tourism management department here is to prepare our students competent in tourism and hospitality professionals who can use appropriate technologies to solve problems and contribute to the tourism and hospitality industry. One of the most important technologies in the hospitality is wheels. And then the second important part is the steam engine that we have combustion engines that locomotive or train that can carry people around the world. So hospitality industry is truly a globalized industry. The globalization is not only regarding to the tourists, but also regarding to within the same brand in different locations, in different countries, what we should do. We can't expect them all think like Chinese. Well, in a way, I always think using American way to think. We cannot expect them to do so. So the important aspect to understand and respect different cultures. All cultures are equal. There no culture is superior or inferior to others. So as a human resources management, or if we are conducting these courses, the first thing we need to know is all cultures are equal. All jobs are equally respected. That is most important part that we need to think. Now, people have dignity with different values. Dictionaries.com, the website. Those of you online. Yeah, this is another resources. You can also download it to your cell phone. There's an app. This is one of my favorite websites that not only helped me with my writing and my vocabulary, but also gave me a lot of information regarding to Western culture or English, the history of English and all these things. It including not only the word of the day, it also has some articles. It tells the date in history, and it tells the cultural differences globally, and it has some vocabulary of verbal games that you can play. And there's holidays, what holiday this is, October the 1st, and there's some other information. This is Rachel's English. One thing, Rachel's English is slightly different from other YouTubers. She is more on pronunciation.
A lot of people ask me if it's possible to sound like a native speaker if you weren't born in the US. They want to know how long it will take. That, of course, depends entirely upon the individual. Really focused pronunciation practice can yield great results. In this video, I'm going to go over 2 different ways to study English to perfect your pronunciation.
She will analyze the intonation. One of the problems we actually learn in English is we all learn English by books. But most Americans, in terms of their conversation, their intonation is different. And actually, we listen to words in different intonations. So even with the same word, we thought we pronounced correctly, but it happened to the native speaker, it sounds different. And that is another reason sometimes we watch an English movie. Now, when we listen to it, it goes so fast and we couldn't understand what they're talking about. But when you put the caption on, the closed caption on, subtitle on, you realize every word's new. How come I couldn't identify I couldn't understand what was saying on the film. It's because of the intonation. It's not the word itself. No. And for the American, there's another one that I think I can share with you is the Voice of America. Another one is Learning English, Voice of America. I don't know how many of you have listened to it. And there is one specific, I'll send it to you, there's one specific, she's a professor, and we call her the mother of ESL. This is one episode I really suggest you read. No, just think about it. No. Average tip is minimum tip is 15%. Average people will pay 18 to 20%. I always pay 20% of the tip. So for two people, $100 steaks, you get $20 pays on your own. You don't have to report. Mm-hmm.
I want to ask about the situation in United States.
Mm-hmm.
You said that the staff can easy to get the tips
Yeah.
in restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
For example, about the local restaurant. Or
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
local,
the same. Yeah. Tip is normal.
Yeah.
Tip is normal.
So, for example, the 5-star restaurant, the tips higher. But
Oh, of course, 25%. Yeah.
How about the tips in the local restaurant?
The same. The
I
same.
mean the amount of money.
Well, it depends on how much the tip is based on your total amount of the purchase of your ticket, of your check. Okay? What percentage of tip you want to pay for them? Starting from 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. You can click on it and then also automatically calculate for you.
So, I mean the difference. I mean they are difference between standard 4-star or 5-star hotel.
No, there's no difference. No. No difference.
Michelin restaurant. How about Michelin restaurant?
Oh, Michelin restaurant, you just pay 20% tip.
That's social. Is it the implicit rule or explicit rule?
There's no basic rule, but it is a norm. No, it is basically people will pay a minimum of 15%. It's a norm. No, because my students are in the restaurant business, so when I go, I always pay 20% tips. No, because I know how hard it is to be a waiter and waitress, to be a server.
How about in Taiwan?
Nada.
In Taiwan?
Nada. Taiwan will charge you 10% service fee, but that goes to the employer, not go to the to the server, to the first line server. That's extra for the owner. What about in your country? Do you put tips?
For my experience, I am not exposed in hospitality industry because I am working. I used to be the tour guide.
Mm-hmm.
So for on the way, depending on the market, for example, USA, European market.
Okay, different customers. Some of them will pay tips, but Oriental people don't pay, right?
Right.
Chinese are cheap because we don't have this habit. We don't.
Taiwan pay more cheap.
Because
Asia market pay more cheap.
Because I work for the hotel before, 5-star
Mhm.
hotel.
Mhm.
And in 5-star hotel, the customer always give the tips.
Yeah, always give the tips.
Always.
In Taiwan?
Yeah, in Vietnam.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, but
Because 5-star hotel, who are the customers?
yeah,
Westerners.
no, Vietnam
Mostly.
also.
Yeah, Vietnam also, because it has a habit no, what we do, we always put the tips on the pillow, no, put next to the comforter, right?
We just give people.
I give you, we always put the tips on the comforters. No, we always put, when we leave, not necessarily the housekeeper is here, but we always put the tips on the pillow or comforter so they know that's what I'm. No. If you're in a job, I know you have a part-time job. In the job, what made you want to? No, you go, oh, this morning like I do. What's your motivation? Money.
Recognition.
Recognition, okay? So I can pay you less and say, Sophie, you're wonderful! And I pay.
Motivated, really.
Yeah, come over. I motivate you every day. Peter, what motivates you?
I tend to balance work life.
Balance work life, so.
Balance work life. I think so.
And I know you have family. Do you have family in Vietnam? You have kids? Sophie, what about you? You're single or you have family? You have family. So, no, the important thing, I think, at the moment, now in the future, the number one motivation is monetary compensation. So first, do you think the theory that we learn from the book can be implemented in the real-world situation immediately? Secondly, what happened to the staff when the new incentive program was implemented? What is the atmosphere change? And thirdly, would be what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Why doesn't it work? And fourth, could you come up with a